Hello and welcome. This video is aimed at members of the new Melville Bridge Club of Edinburgh who intend taking part in one of our BBO online club tournaments. In order to do that, you will need to go to the BBO site, and to make that easy, I have put a link on our club web page. So if I click on that link there, I can take myself to the club web page, and here at the top of the menu, or near the top, I've got a link to the Bridge-based login page. So a click here will take you to that as well. Of course, you can have this saved in your own browser. That's just as good. Here you can see I've got my username and password already stored in the browser. If you don't have that, you can just type it in and that will work just as well, and then you can save it. Either way, it doesn't really matter. What you need to do then is to click on login, and this will take you into the lobby of the BBO website. Now, the first thing you need to know is that when you're taking part in a tournament on BBO, you both need to be logged in at the same time in order to register for the tournament on BBO. A simple way of knowing that is to look at the friends that you have set up. Over on the right hand side are some tabs, and one of them says people. If I click on that, this will show me a list of friends who I have, and all of these are currently online. Some of them are actually playing, and one or two might be kibitzing. And the people in dark blue are people who follow me as a friend as well. If you haven't added your partner as a friend, here's what you do. You go down to the bottom of the screen here and click on Add Friend, and you type in your partner's name. So I'm going to type in my wife's name and add her as a friend. Okay, so that's added her, but she's not currently online. I can double check that this is working because I can also show the people who are offline by dragging this little button across here. And now I can see that my wife is in fact a friend of mine, but she is offline. So drag this back. Once you've logged in, if you can see your partner is in this list, then that's good news, and you can start to take part in the tournament or register for the tournament. Now, they will always be in the competitive section of BBO, which is up here, and that's what you need to click on. And now you need to list all the tournaments that are currently playing. By clicking there, this will list currently running tournaments at the start, and you can scroll down the list and you will start to see ones that are about to run in a few minutes. And then you can find the one which has in its title New Melville Bridge Club. For this demonstration, unfortunately, I don't have that running, so I'm going to find an EBU tournament. So here's an EBU tournament which is going to start in 37 minutes. It's costing $1.50 to play in it, and there are 17 entries so far. So if that's my tournament I'm going to play in, and it's the Melville one, then all you do is click on this button here, and you will be able to put in your partner's name here, your partner's BBO name, not yours, your partner. So you click here and type in what you know to be your partner's BBO name. And I stress again, they need to be showing over here. They need to be logged in. You need to liaise with them about the time you're going to do this, because you can register on BBO for a tournament up to 2 hours ahead. So once you've typed in your information, your partner's name that is, then you can click on invite them to play. They have to, as I say, be logged in. You can choose to pay for them by clicking that button there. So now the price will be $3 to me. You can also, if you don't have a partner, optionally, theoretically, choose to play with a robot, but we don't want you to do that, obviously, so please don't do that. So once you're all set, you then click on this invite. Your partner, who then, as I say, is online, will receive an invite, and the two of you should accept that invitation. You may see coming up on your screen, both of you this may apply to, a box which seems to request an EBU number or something similar. You just cancel that. It doesn't apply to us. You don't need to put anything in. Don't worry about that. So that will be you done. Now, I'm going to click on the home button here because I'm not actually going to take part in this EBU tournament. This is just showing the process. I'm going to just click on this home button. I'm back at the lobby. This is where you need to be prior to the start of the tournament. If it's a 1:30 start, then please be back in the lobby here at, say, 1:25 at the latest, or 5 to 7 if it's an evening tournament at the latest. Don't leave it too late. If you have a problem logging in, or your broadband is an issue and the tournament gets underway, you won't be able to take part and you will still lose the money that you have paid out. So make sure you're in good time, sitting, waiting, both of you in the lobby. Do not wander off and go into the casual part of BBO. Let me show you why. Here are some of my friends that are showing who would be available for me to play with in a tournament. If I go to the casual part of BBO, it takes it to a different server and I can see some different friends who are currently playing at a casual table in BBO. And if they're sitting here, or you're sitting here looking at them, then you won't be playing. So it's important that you don't do that. I'm going to go back, and I'm going back to the lobby. If I'm in the lobby, that's fine, or you can go to the competitive section if you like and wait. Either way, you're fine. I'm just going to go back for a section. Now, at the start of the tournament, that's all will happen. You're just sitting there waiting patiently for your names to come up at a table. So don't panic. When the time arrives, your table will appear with 4 names, you and your partner and your opponents. There may be a delay or two whilst the EBU try to find a pair for a half table if there is one. Or they may be holding up, waiting for me to give the all clear if I know there's a problem with somebody else. So don't panic, don't worry, you will be brought to a table. Okay, so once you're brought to a table, you are underway, and that's you taking part in the tournament. I'm going to finish this now by logging off and just point out one more thing. I'm going to say yes to that. It's very important that you don't make yourself invisible by ticking this box here. I know one member who did that once and played at the tournament, or hoping to play, and his partner couldn't find him for the same reasons as described earlier. So don't click invisible. That's only useful if you want to kibitz somebody in playing in something and you're not playing at all and you don't want people to know who you are. So ignore that invisible button, do not use it. Thank you very much for watching this video, which I'm going to end at this point.